Time is it? 5 minutes to 12. How many believe that I can do this in 5 minutes? Richard, do you have my notes ready? Pardon? Yes. I need them because it's a shortcut to my message. You're going to hear it. All right, he's got my notes here. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. We're going to start on the top row and go right down. Only one? Yeah, I think that'd be enough. Now, the other thing is, I want to take up a love offering this morning. Didn't talk to Pastor Esteban about it, but I want to do that this morning. And I want you to know I'm going into a different phase of my life ministry. And therefore, I want to encourage you that you would be able to help me out. So are we ready to collect that offering? Oh. Yeah. You're going to give, are you, or not? Your choice. Yeah. Thank you, Richard. We just wanted to bring a little humor into this. Gudrun, you got the mic. Go ahead.
I don't laugh, please. I do want to say thank you. I've been rehearsing this all week and all month. I can't believe it's 31 years. It was very difficult to come here when Pastor prayed and he said, I know, is Bianca here today? Late as usual. Well, anyhow, when we came here that one May to kind of see what it's like here, and Bianca was sitting behind me, and she poked me in the back, and she said, oh, you're coming here. And as I left, I said, no, I'm not coming here. But needless to say, we prayed, and Pastor prayed, and he says, no, God says, go here. And I didn't want to come. I'm leaving my country of Canada. I'm leaving a beautiful home my dad helped us build, a beautiful town 1 mile from the lake, and I didn't want to come. And I have to be honest, the first years here were rough. First day I walked in here, and as we left the church, I said to my husband, we're in for a ride. And we were. And I know why God called my husband here. He loves God, and he stands on his word. He's not influenced by people, as painful as it is. And so we had some rough years, but let me tell you, we had some awesome years here too. Absolutely awesome years, and heaven's presence was here. We've been able to have speakers from Africa. We've had people from Argentina here. We had awesome speakers here, awesome times with the Lord. And many souls were touched. A lot of our friends have moved on to the Carolinas or Florida. And I'm so happy, not expecting to see a few of our old-timers here today that were so dear to us. Abe, Yolanda, and Carla, those of you who know Carla and Sar, he considered Pastor his best friend, and we lost him in January. And Christy says, I feel so bad for Dad that he lost his best friend, Sar, because pastors don't have many best friends. They don't. It's a very lonely life, just that you know that. And so it was very happy that Carla is here today. But Sarah was special to us, always there for us, praying for us and seeing us through tough times. But God has been faithful. And even now, I can't go through all the 30 years of the good times and some very difficult disappointments and betrayals that I thought would kill me. And I felt the wood, and I told my husband, this is too much. But you know what? It's a little like, for those of you who didn't hear Jonathan preach last Sunday, he's an awesome preacher. Listen to it online, and he went through to Joseph, as he mentioned this morning, and how Joseph just stayed true to God through all of his troubles, and that God often brings good out of hard times. Because you don't know how good God is until you've walked through the hard times, that he has walked with you. And so God's walked with us. We've had great times with the Lord here, and know that God has a plan for this place. We know that. It's his timing. And now in this time of our season, leaving work was hard for me. I loved my job. I was there 30 years. I would have stayed longer, but I thought, no, I'm getting too old for all this new computer stuff. It's time to move on. Then I'm thinking, maybe this was too much. Me retiring and my husband retiring at the same time. Probably not the best. But God is faithful. But when it came to it, okay, it's coming, it's coming. My husband's retiring. What now? It's very different than the other moves. You always had somewhere to go, right? Okay, you're packing. This church called you, we're going. And now what? Now what? This is our home. I have 9 grandchildren here. We can't just pack up and leave, right? Yeah, we'll come to Delaware. It's cheaper there. And so, yeah, I would love to move. I have friends that moved to Florida, and I look at their places, and I said to my husband, I'd love to move there in a heartbeat, the north part of Florida. I would love to move, but I will not leave my grandchildren. They're more important than me moving. And God has been so good to us and helped us in so many other financial areas that are unbelievable, that we're able to stay in our house and just keep on living here, and then we'll see where God directs us after that. We don't know what's going to happen, but I know my husband's not stopping preaching. That, those of you who know him, he's already had calls from Canada. He's going to just keep on preaching. And we will just keep on going and trust the Lord. And I just want to leave you with the one, and I've shared this with you before, that keeps me going all the time. And that is Psalm 23. And you know it. There's so many scriptures in here that I could say. But Psalm 23 is, the Lord is my shepherd. And he leads me, right? He leads me. Still waters and dark times, but he leads me. And he has led me. He has led us. We just celebrated 53 years of marriage. He's been faithful. 31 years here. Veil of tears sometime, and then many, many blessings flowing. But the Lord, he is my shepherd. And because he is my shepherd, I am confident that whatever is lying ahead of us, God's going to open great doors and just lead us as he's led us. And I just want to say that I'm so happy that a few of my friends are here that have been so close to us all these years, and still are. I just want to bless you, and as Jonathan says, support the ministry here, and just trust God, and just walk with him, and let him be your shepherd. Because if he is your shepherd, you need nothing else. You need nothing but the Lord. So God bless you.
Who does the announcement? They're done. Okay, let me just share a few thoughts, not long. But I would like, Richard, if you shut the machines off for this. I want to speak very candidly to this body here.